Got this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. Ay, oh, I swear I'm delusional. These niggas, they using me. They want my energy, ain't nothing new, this is usual. These figures confusing me. What's gotten into me? They say I'm using their cubicles. Clipping KD like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Yeah. They are controlling the youth, agenda of fusing them. Nigga, we losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them, that's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with a Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got to that. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beer, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
So you all wanted a new TikTok about how I use my new pronouns, which are B. So here we go.
That's legitimate insanity.
Instead of saying that's their coat, you would say that is B's coat.
This is just nonsensical shit.
They love themselves. You would say B loves B's self. I really hope this helps.
You're retarded.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
I'm totally comfortable in my body. I just don't want to be in pain.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Ooh. Welcome everyone to episode 22 hundo and 47 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole, yo, back with another episode. Today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you. It's powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you.
Fucking Catalina one.
It's the fucking Catalina one.
The fucking Catalina one.
Oh, indeed. I am heating up. It is Friday.
He's
Happy
heating up.
Fef, everyone. Happy Fef. Let's get a round of applause for Fef. If it's your first Fef, I get it. You might be new around these parts. So if it's your first Mancast, make sure you drop that in the comments down below with some cherries, of course. Today is a day that we delete, unfollow, unfriend. We cut out all the noise. We really quadrupled down on pillar number 1, community. So make sure today that you are tightening up your circle. You are deleting contacts. You're deleting podcasts that you don't listen to anymore. You're cleaning out your closet. You are, I don't know, telling friends to go fuck themselves. If they are not supporting your goals, today is the day to make sure that you invest in yourself. So let's fucking go. And happy birthday, America. A little early birthday. It is the 4th of July weekend, so I know a lot of you are traveling, you're out and about, so make sure you be safe today. But we got stuff to do. We got to get into some balls deep content, and I'm really excited for today's show. We got some great Swole fan posts. We do have some questions in the Knowledge Cock portion. Of course, we have balls deep, but before we even do any of that, we also have to let you all know, if you don't, we got overtime at the end of today's Inconceivable! We got overtime. So if you don't know what overtime is, it's our bonus segment that we do every single Friday after the live stream. And it's exclusively for members inside Swolenormous X. We stream it live inside SwoleTV, as well as inside the Daily Swole Telegram chat that's private for members only. And we got a couple throwback DWGs. We got a couple brand new edits. It's going to be fire. It's going to be fun. And of course, if you can't be there on time, I understand. I get it, but you can catch it later. It's all archived inside SwoleTV. So even if you can't catch it live, you can go and check it out after the fact. And when you join, let's say you join today, you can catch all the previous overtime segments. So you got a lot to watch. You got a lot to watch. So I'm fucking talking about.
He's on fire!
You got a lot to catch up on. There's a lot of fun, a lot of good shit going down. So make sure that you are dropping some cherries in the comments down below. You're dropping some biceps. Are you ready for an amazing fucking show today, Beaches? I think you are. We got a little tainty cam here. Oh my God. Look at that sexy Beach. Look at that sexy. Oh, look at that tainty boy. Oh my God. He's so tainty. He's so tainty. Hi, buddy. He's the sleepies again. Such a sleepyhead. All right, let's bust today's nut open so we can get today's party started. Here we go. Summon the Falcon. Falcon. Oh, put some respect on it. Hells yeah. And there you have it, fam. There you have it. Drop it in the comments down below. Hashtag FEF for a chance to win today's Swole card. It looks absolutely fantastic, and it will look even more fantastic on your wall. So drop in the comments down below. Hashtag FEF. We are celebrating FEF today. Oh, what was that? Okay. I just had some feedback. What is going on here? Hold on a second. Okay. Got that out of control. Hopefully, I don't know if you heard that on the audio cast. All right. Might have been a little feedback there. All right. Hashtag FEF for a chance to win today's Swole card. Now let's get into that tip, fam. Here we go. Babe, just an inch. Just an inch. It's cold outside. All right. Let's see. It's Canada Day. Is it really? Is it really? It's Canada Day. Are you piggybacking off the 4th of July, Canada? You want to have a party too? You want to have a party? It's okay. It's okay. We don't mind. We'll allow it. We'll allow it. All right. How many Canadians do we have watching live? Where are you watching from? Let's drop that in the live stream chat down below. Where are you watching from while we get into that tip? Where are you watching from? Where do you hail? And we're going to get started today with Jake. Jake from State Farm. Jake writes I'm not going to lie. I'm struggling to get started. I've been so stressed since I signed up 2 days ago that I started that I started eating even more in preparation of starting. My plan is to start on the 5th of July because I don't want the 4th of July parties to cause any hiccups. This probably is the wrong mindset. Yep. But I want to go all in when I start. I've got a huge addiction to eating fast food, like massive, to the point where I hide that shit from my wife because I'm embarrassed as to how often I grab the cheeseburgers. I guess I'm coming clean to you all in hopes that someone out there will ask me after the 5th of July if I start or not. Okay, I'm done. Time to get back to work. Well, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That's a hardcore food addiction. That's hardcore food addiction. Not cool to hide that from your significant other. Obviously, you're embarrassed about it. But to be real, putting it off is not the right move. It's not the right move. Just saying, this is my opinion. Obviously, it's starting today. It's not waiting till Monday. It's not waiting till the 5th of July. Why, Jake? I'm just going to say it. Why? So you can stuff your fucking face all fucking weekend and then be in worse off shape? Is that what you're going to do? Is that what you're going to do? That's the wrong decision. And I'm just going to be honest with you. As always, you start now. That way you can be fucking disciplined over the weekend. You start now. It's the best time to do it. It's the best time to do it. You start today. Start today. We can go into that a lot, but we got more posts to get into. But Jake, we got some work to do, brother. You start today. All right, post here from Joanne. Hopefully you're listening to the podcast. Joanne says, not much has been consistent over the last couple of months, but my food has. Gave up grains apart from rice, dairy, nuts, corn, legumes, and soy products. I've tested grains and dairy, and while I don't get sick, I do feel more lethargic, and they change how my body responds to hunger. They don't feel good to eat. I've lost 4 kilograms since committing these changes and have no desire to take my diet backwards. Next step, I need to get my workouts and brain gains more consistent, slowly creating habits I can maintain, and it feels great. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
And that's the way, I like it. KC on the Sunshine Band.
Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, this is all about, when we talk about the elimination diet, it's not that when you eat something, you break out in ridiculous hives and you are paralyzed for a month. It just means there's foods that are going to make you feel amazing. There's foods that are going to be meh. They're just taking up space in your stomach and they might cause some other little side effects. We'll talk about that in a second. And there's ones that are going to obviously, oh my God, you're on the toilet 5 minutes after you eat it, or half an hour, you have a migraine all night, stuff like that. But the longer you approach this and the more master you have with going through the elimination and paying attention to your body, as you get into it longer, and you all can drop your thoughts in the comments. I can go through a few of them because I think a lot of you have this experience as well. As you eat healthier, as you go through this and as you reset your body more and more, you'll notice those side effects more clearly. Because, for example, if you are in a hurricane, you're not going to notice a drop of water. You're not going to notice a drop of water if you're in the middle of a hurricane. But if it's a sunny day outside and all of a sudden a water droplet hits you on the cheek, you're like, oh my God, where'd that come from? Did someone spit on me? Did a bird shit on me? One droplet just comes out of nowhere. So you're going to notice that. When you have more peace, when you have more of a clean slate, when you're in the process, or you have reduced your chronic inflammation, when you've cut out all this garbage, you're sleeping well, and your body is really a well-oiled machine, you're going to notice those little things that you might not have noticed before. So those foods that might seem more or less neutral are actually a negative in many cases, just because you don't notice that because of all the noise. So good for you, Joanne. Keep going, keep pushing, and never quit. Keep working. Keep working and keep adjusting. All right, we're going to take this one from Sean. And Sean, we got a new member here in Sean. And Sean says, new to the group, but not new to the gym. Here to give this a go. Chicken, rice, and veg is getting old, and I need some flexibility. Looking forward to the advice and the accountability. Well, you got it. You got it here. Chicken, rice, and veg sounds fucking gross to me. Let's get this man a fucking steak. Let's get him a steak. Let's get a little America there too. I'm assuming you're from the UK because they always say veg. And you said advice with an S. So you must be from the UK because you're fancy. Time to get you accountable and get that knowledge cock accountable as well. Slap. Someone get this man a steak. I wish I could just send you an e-steak right now. Just email you a steak. Maybe someday you'll have this 3D printer in your house and I can just hit a button, it'll just print you a steak, but that'd be kind of gross. They're already doing printing steak, and that's pretty nasty. Post here from Jesse from the welcome section in the Swole Fam discussion board on SwoleNormousX.com. Hello all, my name is Jesse. I'm 41 years old and I'm 6'3" and right now I weigh my heaviest ever at 340 pounds. I'm currently around 43% body fat. I feel like we did this one already too. We're going to do it again. Before 2020, I was in the gym consistently and was in pretty good shape. When my city shut down the gyms during COVID, I lost all my motivation. Shortly after that, I was diagnosed with cancer. Oh, dude. It was caught early, but at that point, I just let myself go. I recently had my 4th grandchild and decided at that point I need to make a change in my life and get healthy again. I want to be around to see my grandkids grow up and have enough energy to play with them. I know there is no quick fix, and that's not what I'm looking for. I'm here to learn from and be around like-minded people. I just signed up a few minutes ago and look forward to meeting you all, and I'm excited for this new chapter in my life.
I am the danger.
Nice. I love it. I love it. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Everyone's got their own story. Some of you are coming from a place where you just got slapped across the face with some terrible news. You had a wake-up call. And some of you are joining because you've been kicking around the idea for a long time and enough is enough. And I love reading those stories as to what pushed you over the edge. But if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, don't let it get to that point. Don't let it get to the point. The same thing we were talking about earlier with whose post was it? Jake. Why are you waiting a couple more days? Dude's fucking hiding cheeseburgers from his wife. Fucking hiding cheeseburgers. What, you're going to wait 3 more days to stuff your face? You're getting tough love here, man. Everyone's going to get... You're going to wait a couple more days? Why? Why? Isn't enough enough? Isn't enough enough? I think so. All right. This is an awesome post. This is an awesome post. Let's take one from our very own Jen. Yeah, no printed meat. Everyone's like, no, fuck no printed meat. Please no. All right, this post from Jen. We got some pictures here too, but it's pretty awesome. Tonight, as I lay down and say goodbye to 38 years old, I sit and count every blessing in my life. My health, my family, my kids, and of course, Papa Swolio and the Swole fam. I was on a path to self-destruction before I found Papa. Shitty workouts, starvation diets, sweaty weight cuts in sauna suits for the hell of it, postpartum depression, suicidal thoughts, lack of sleep, stress. You all get the picture. Flash forward to what the 7 Pillars and SwoleNormousX has done for me. Not only have I learned how to treat my body right, I can now say that I'm the healthiest I've ever been in my life. I was a skinny kid, turned fat preteen, and it continued into my early 20s. My heaviest weight ever was 214 pounds after my first baby, and now I range from between 155 and 158. Although everyone says I look smaller. Yep, it's them gains. That's why. That's what I'm talking about. Yow. Once I found Papa and the fam in 2019, my world changed. I had already started making my change to a healthier me and was well on my way to nowhere fast. I was quickly getting so bored with the same Pinterest workouts and losing interest in working out all the time, doing the same bullshit over and over again. I was intrigued the day I scrolled Instagram and found and finally came across Papa's ad. I started listening to pre-recorded casts of the Daily Swole, and the rest was history. Since then, I've made the changes to be a healthier version of myself for my kids to be proud of and follow my lead as well. We have no excuses, fam. Either you're in or you're out. It takes a lot to make it work, but it can be done. 2 rounds of the 90-day dash, and now on my 2nd round of Swole season. I feel better than ever, and yup, I mention it all the time, but because of Mama Swolio's slap in the tits, I'm now a little over a year into my jiu-jitsu journey. We opened our own academy in October of 2021, and I train no gi Monday through Thursday and gi every Friday. I'm on a mission for that double black belt. I competed for the first time last month and took home 3rd in my bracket too. On top of that, I run around after my kids all day, work funky hours, and I'm still on track to get that swole back I've always wanted. For once, I feel good about my progress, and when I'm in a funk, I look at old photos and remember how far I've come. The 7 pillars are vital for this to work. Trust the process and embrace every moment of your journey, fam. Thank you for always being there when I need you the most. I love you all more than words can express. Cheers to 39 and to starting this last year of my 30s the right way. I intend to keep giving it my all no matter what. There's some before and after pics for you guys exactly a year apart. If my post is too long to share, hopefully my pictures are at least okay. I'm just here hoping to inspire someone else out there. P.S. I'm stoked to also announce that my daughter will be competing for the first time in July. Hashtag Swole fam, Swole privilege, go to the fucking gym, toxic muscularity, making gains, and the road to Swole. The road to Swole. Yeah. Holy shit, what a post. What a post. Christy getting a run for her money. Oh my goodness. All right, let's check out some of these pictures. Let's see what we got here. May of 2021. And then we have, oh, this is fucking awesome. May 22nd. So we have year to year, looking healthy, looking lean, looking muscular. This is absolutely awesome. Let's get another round of applause. Get a little America there too. That's fucking sweet. That was a swole. Damn right, Matt. That was a swole post. My goodness, what a great post. Thank you so much for sharing, Jen, as always. It's our pleasure to have you in the Swole fam, and just so proud of you. And I remember that roundtable. I remember that roundtable vividly. I remember when Mama Swolio was telling you just to fucking do it, just to get started. And all of a sudden, boom, you put in the work. And it seems like a long journey. Like, oh my God, I don't know if I can get back into it. It's going to take so much time. Do I have I don't do this, blah, blah. And now a year later, you're doing it. Imagine if you didn't do it. Imagine if you didn't do it. And again, this kind of cycles back. And I'm going to use Jen's post to go back and talk about Jake's post. So Jake is saying, I'm starting on the 5th of July. That's 4 more days. So guess what Jake is giving and opening the door for? That's 4 more days to not get started. Every day you wait to not start is another day you're just probably never going to start. You've never started before. So why give yourself 4 extra fucking days to not start? This is why fuck your resolution season, when we start it in, October every year, because October is a shitstorm leading into Halloween. And then November is a shitstorm going into Thanksgiving. And then December is just a fucking disaster going into Christmas and the New Year. And everyone's just stuffing their face. They don't give a shit. A lot of you live in colder climates. So you're always in that environment where everyone's like bundled up. No one's, sees their body, so they don't care. They're not moving as much because they're not going outside as little as they already were. And they just stuff their face and make excuses. So fuck your resolution season. The best time to start is in October. Boom, and do the 90-day dash, for example, and do that straight through the new year. So on January 1st, you're 3 months ahead of that lazy fat fuck of yourself that would have existed had you not started. I mean, why wait? And some of you, I don't know if was that you, Matthew? Who said that they started on a Friday? That's the best time to start. It's today. It's today. Every day ends in day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Great. It's a day. The sun rises, start. It doesn't fucking matter what day it is. So you're going to start on the 5th, for example. And when's the 5th? What is that, a Tuesday? 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. You're going to start on a Tuesday? Really? You're going to start on a Tuesday as if all of a sudden after binge eating all fucking weekend, you're just going to... I'm super clean. I'm not addicted to cheeseburgers and eating garbage anymore from fast food. All of a sudden, I'm going to be perfect. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. You join the Swole fam. Don't join the Swole fam and fucking wait. Don't join the Swole fam and then
That's
fucking wait.
Bullshit.
You just fucking did it, man. You just fucking did it.
Come on, stop whining.
He's on fire!
About to lose my fucking mind. All right. Okay. All right. I need to cool down. Let's get a little Tainty Boy reprieve. There we go. A little Tainty Cam. Nice. All right. I feel a little better now. I feel a little better. Why is that colored? Okay. I feel a little bit better now. I just need a little Tainty Cam. I just need to wash that. I'm getting amped up. I'm getting fucking amped. Jake, fucking, you're getting me lit, bro. Get me lit. Welcome, Jake, but my fucking God. All right. Everyone else in the comments is like, just fucking start. Just do it. All right. Let's take some questions. It's time for Ask Papa Swolio. So drop your question in the comments down below. For fuck's sake, it's Friday. with the hashtag AskPapaSwolio. All right, let's get started into the first question. Let's do this
What's
one.
in the box?
Ooh, I got a soundboard for this one. This one's from EJ Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry. That's just my game.
Even though he doesn't say Huckleberry, I'm your Hucklebearer. Bearer. It's, you know, the people that hold the coffin, but it's close enough. Okay, EJ at 5'9" at about 155 to 160-ish pounds, trying to get swole, my man. But I work night shift. Advice, just lift and eat, ? All right, so we've talked about this a lot. Night shift is brutal. It's brutal. It's so bad for your health, objectively. There's no way around it. It's just really brutal for your health. Yes, you have to lift, of course. Yes, you have to eat properly, but there's a lot of other things, and recovery is one of the biggest things, and that's, of course, has to do with sleep. So I would recommend, EJ, go to SwoleNormousX.com, download your copy of the 7 Pillars. That's the best place to start. So you're asking advice, just lift and eat. That's only part of it. So the 7 Pillars, for those of you that might be really new, this is what we follow every single day. You could download over at SwoleNormousX.com, but it's community, nutrition, training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, and consistency. And of course, the ebook, when you download it, breaks it all down, what those mean and what you have to, your mindset as you approach it. But pillars 2 and 3 are only 2 of them. There's 5 other pillars. So you have to make sure that you are focusing on all of those pillars and you're hammering those nails every single day. So that's part of it. But of course, recovery for you is going to be a struggle, but you can still improve tremendously. And of course, your habits to make sure that the sleep that you are getting is of the highest quality, making sure that you have an evening routine. I guess it's the opposite for you, but blackout curtains, block out all the lights, cold room. It's just very tough for the human body to reverse that sleep schedule. Anyone else here still have anyone else here work night shifts right now? There's usually a lot of nurses and people that work night shifts, and I know some of you say you work night shifts, but a lot of times it's in the context of I'm shifting my schedule. So how many of you watching now are doing the night shift thing? Let's see here. Mark, what's the best way to score a muscle mommy?
Because
helps tremendously. A muscle mommy. My God, Mark is like, Mark's in the rut right now. He's over there lifting like, this girl just won't stop talking fucking lifting. Just spreading his seed everywhere. All right, let's see. Do you mean actually a mommy? Like a mother, or are you actually looking for like a chick that works out? That is not a mother. You have to specify. Everyone's into different things, you know? All right, let's take another question. Good question. Good question, I guess. Go to the gym and be a friendly person. I don't know. Put in your Tinder profile. Don't swipe unless you fucking lift. Didn't you ask me? Wasn't that you? Wasn't that you, bro, that was asking, should I put that in my profile? Of course you should. Of course you should. You say it's a deal breaker if you don't lift. You'll get someone who's like a lifting addict or something. Yeah, in a good way. Matt the Great, Papa Swolio, I just got a weight sled and excited to incorporate it with my workouts. Is it better to use a waist belt or a shoulder harness? Is it just about comfort, or does each have different benefits? I personally like a waist belt better than the shoulder harness. I have both. I started with a shoulder harness, but I prefer, you can use a regular dip belt and just anchor it to it. I mentioned this before, I have one from Spud, but it's for belt squats. So it's a nice canvas. It's really comfortable. Just put it around my waist. I like it better because you don't have to lean back as much. It focuses it more on the quads because of the angle of the pull. I personally like it better. It's not essential to have that. You can use a shoulder harness. You could use one that goes, or you can just hold it with your hands and walk backwards. So you don't have to use a harness, but I personally like the waist one. And you can, of course, get them cheaper. I think the Spud one was like 85 or 90 bucks, but that's meant for belt squats. It's meant for, putting on 600-700 pounds on the thing. Good question. And good luck with that shit. James Martino, Arnold or Sly? Ooh, now or peak? Like, I need context, man. I need context. Because, Arnold's over there. You're like, fuck your freedoms. It's like, fuck you. Go back to your fucking country. Go back to your fucking country. Goddamn Nazi. Yeah! Too soon? No. All right, it's a Daily Swole. It's never too soon. If anything, it's too late.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
It's got to be as early as possible. As early as it's got to be fresh. fresh. We had the Arnold kicking him into the pit of despair from 300. We had that meme intro a long time ago. We had that ready. Do I have that now? I can play it now. Do I have that? Let me see. Let's see. Do I have it handy? I got the Arnold one. Come on, fuck your freedoms. Yeah, screw your freedom right here.
No, screw your freedom. Because with freedom comes obligations and responsibilities.
What kind of a bitch-ass comment is that?
Kick him in the spit. Yeah, kick him. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Look at Papa Swole. He's fucking ripped. He's fucking ripped. Okay. Heidi, Papa Swole, I heard someone say that a woman can't get as muscular and as big as a man. Is this actually true? I have a lot of goals about filling out a lot on my loose skin by getting swole. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Are you talking about naturally or are you talking about enhanced? Because there are some women out there that are fucking jacked, but they're taking a lot of testosterone and anabolics. So on average, the average man is able to get much bigger than the average woman, for sure. But there are women out there that train that are natural, that are more muscular than men that don't fucking lift. So you don't produce testosterone like men do. So it's not going to be possible to put on as much mass. Of course, you're saying naturally, and if you're comparing yourself to someone who doesn't lift, it doesn't mean you can't build muscle. It's just you're not going to put on the same type of muscle in the same quantity. You don't have the capacity as a female the same way a man can. But have you seen like Miss Olympia? But of course, they're taking male hormones in order to build that kind of muscle. Handyman 4747, have you ever considered opening up your own gym? At this point, I don't have an interest in doing that. I did. I mean, I have one right here. I got the Swole gym. I got the Swole hole. Fuck yeah. But at my own gym, like a public gym, do you mean? I'm not interested in that. Let's see. If that's what you mean, like opening up, I don't know, Swole Studios or something like that. Swole Studios sounds like a porn company. Swollen Member Studios. Saiyan Zero. Papa Swole, I work 12 plus hours delivering and unloading alcohol 230 pounds at a time by hand. I work 4 days on and 3 days off. Is it okay to cram my workouts into my off days? Do you have to? Why don't you train first? Prioritize yourself. I mean, it's not like you're not going to be able to lift the things, even if you have a hard workout early. Anytime someone works a physically laborious job, I always say lift first, train first. Even if it's not a ton of volume, doing some strength, it'll warm you up. You'll feel so fucking fresh when you go in, like when you're doing that stuff. You'll already be warmed up. You have a sick pump. Imagine doing like a sick upper body day and you're lifting up those things. Just fucking, you have a sick pump delivering that shit. Just my thought. I'm not a big fan of cramming. Obviously, maybe on those off days, you might want to definitely have your solid workouts or certain things that you maybe focus on a little bit more. But I would say lifting on those other days. What time do you start? It's more about your schedule, because you could work 12 plus. Like what time does your day start? Whenever someone has like construction, train first. Because think about it. If you're doing like you're doing physical labor, or you're doing construction, you're doing a lot, you're exhausted afterwards. Last thing you're going to do is fucking lift. You should be doing yoga afterwards. That's great. But I would make some gains first thing. John, I heard a rumor that Arnold was vegetarian now, or at least cut out red meat. Not sure how true this is. He's been pushing, I don't know what he's doing. He's been pushing that plant-based shit because he's butt buddies with James Cameron, who's a great director, by the way, but woke as fuck. And he's been like buying up. He has like a massive pea protein plantation or something like that. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but he's invested heavily in these plant-based proteins. And he produced the Game Changer documentary, which was complete propaganda nonsense. I think it's stupid. You make all your gains, make all your success. There's an article. Do I have it over here? There's a woman that just got, I guess, convicted of murder because her child died because she was feeding him vegan. Some shit like that just recently. I don't know. I don't think it happened recently. It happened a couple years ago, but like, you're not supposed to be a vegan. It's not good for children. It's not good for human function. It's just not. It's just not. The green trolley, Papa Swole T-bones are on sale for $4.49 at my local market today. Should I buy it all or should I buy it all? Green trolley, I think you should buy it all. Get some fucking steak. Get some meat.
Boom shakalaka!
Get some fucking meat. Enjoy that steak. James, Papa Swole, since going low carb, I always have dry mouth and was pounding water all day. In September, we moved and I have a 2-hour commute. Is that a question? That's like a statement. Papa Swole, I have to pee. Cool. When you drop carbohydrates, you flush out a lot of water. So carbohydrates retain water. Like I believe that what the carbohydrate molecule or glucose, it binds to water or something like that. It's not super important, the actual physiology of it. But when you cut carbs, that's why people lose a lot of weight when they go keto right away. They lose 14 pounds in 2 weeks because you're flushing out a lot of water. You're not shredding fat like crazy. So that's normal. So you're probably just flushing out extra water and you didn't realize it and didn't up your, maybe you need more salt. You might need some more electrolytes also. I also don't know what you're doing otherwise aside from that, but it could be you need some more electrolytes or you're just not used to your current water requirements. But that's very common when you drop carbohydrates or you go keto. People tend to get very thirsty because they flush out a lot of water and then they're, kind of like, oh, what the hell's going on? So I've heard that before. Do you consume anything in terms of electrolytes? Do you have enough salt in your diet? Saiyan Zero, Papa Swole, this is back with the loading alcohol and cramming your workouts into 3 days. Papa Swole, I start anywhere between 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Ooh. So you're really fucking early. So unless you're going to the gym at 2 in the morning? Yeah, it's not necessarily ideal. You start anywhere between 3 and 5 a.m. Does that mean you're at work at 3? How do you start anywhere between 3 and 5? Like, so what does that mean? You're getting up at 3 to be at work at 6 or 5? Like, what? You start anywhere. Does that mean getting up? Does that mean being at work at 3? And I'm just curious. I mean, is it okay to cram so you have 3 days off in a row? That's a lot of volume in 3 days in a row. It's not ideal. If you did that, it would be something like a legs push pull or something like that, or an upper body, lower body, upper body. But the problem is a taxing upper body day can negatively affect a lower body day the next day. But you can do maybe like a chest and biceps, then a leg day, and then back. But that might affect your back workout depending on what you're doing. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. It doesn't mean you can't do something on those other days, or you do some other types of training protocols and you save your heavier lifts for those days. But you're gonna have to figure out what works best for you, because it's your schedule, right? It's your schedule, and this is the prime example of what I'm always talking about when it comes to make sure you're choosing workout programming that fits what you're able to do. So choosing a 6-day-a-week training protocol when you only have like 3 really solid days to train, you're not setting yourself up for success. So you want to set yourself up, you want to make progress. You need to set yourself up with something realistic. But I personally am not a fan of you doing 4 days of not training at all. I know you're lifting stuff, but that's not the same as, focused attention to specific training protocols. It's a lot of repetitive movement that can overload certain muscles and underwhelm others. What you might want to do is do like a Swollen 7 in the morning, do a couple Swollen 7 mobility, do some kettlebell stuff. Like, you can wake up at home, grab a kettlebell and do a kettlebell routine. Not only we get mobility, you get a sweat going, jump in the shower, go to work. You can work on power and strength and mobility with kettlebells on those days, and then do maybe going to the gym and do more bodybuilding type training. That could be a good option, because you don't need a lot of space for a kettlebell. Man, if you have a room to sleep in and you have like a 5x5 space, you could do pretty much every single kettlebell exercise. So think about that. Depends on what you're trying to accomplish too, right? Are your goals realistic? Are your goals realistic to what you are able to put in? In other words, are you going to be a pro bodybuilder training 3 days a week? I'm not saying that's your goal, but you want to make sure your expectations are realistic. Elijah, I work 12 plus hours starting at 5 a.m. I switch between AM and PM workouts as I feel able. There you go. Good call, man. All right. But this is why it's good to share those stories, because then you get some perspective as to what other people do. Okay, let's see. Lacey, Papa Swole, what the fuck is wrong with me? Let me get on my notepad. All right, all right. Okay.
You're not making this easy on me, boy.
I do amazing eating clean and healthy, and then I do stupid shit like have a piece of pizza. I now have a headache and feel like a bloated pile of shit. Why? Why? It's not that nothing's wrong with you. You're just addicted to those types of foods. Or you put yourself in a situation where you're not able to make quality decisions. I wouldn't say anything is wrong with you. That's not helping your situation. It's been like, what's wrong with me? You made a choice and you regret it. What led you to making that choice? What's going on? That's the real question. Saying, Papa Swole, I also have a few 16-ounce ribeyes looking at me over the weekend. Is that enough steak? What's a few? First off, can we get one thing straight? It's never enough steak. It's never enough steak. It's never enough steak. Come on now.
I didn't know they stack shit that high.
Never enough steak. It sounds good, man. Enjoy. Damn right. Let's see. James, I do my workout at 5:45 and I have a bottle of water with electrolytes and on the road by 7. I mean, it might not be enough. You might not be hydrated enough the night before. Like, what's your hydration the rest of the day? It's normal to drink water throughout the day and to be thirsty. Like, you're not going to chug it all at one time. But remember, if you're working out first thing in the morning, it's really important that you're hydrated the day before. Of course, you're not going to pound tons of water right before bed because you're going to get up all the time pissing. Florentina Stan, hey, Papa. Hello. How are we doing? How we doing, fam?
He's heating up!
Thank you for the hearts. Much love, Swole fam. Saying, I drive a truck and my drive times can start at 3 a.m., so I'm there at 3. Yeah, that's kind of rough. That's rough. I'm not asking you to get up at like 1 o'clock and go train. So on those days, but look, maybe a swollen 7, maybe a little mobility. Just saying, you could do a little bit, you could do a 7-minute mobility or in your meditation, like a little 15-minute. Think about this, okay? You do a swollen 7. Let's say you plan out the night before, you know what moves you're going to do. You do a swollen 7 kettlebell or swollen 7 mobility. You do 5-minute brain gains meditation. Boom. That's 12 minutes. And you'll feel good. And then after work, you can come back and do a Swole or a yoga class in the evening and then do your weight training on those days and see how that goes. If it feels like it's sufficient for you, you can do it. Or maybe after the end of a long day, if you feel good enough and you want to go train, then come on, you might have a great day and feel like you have the energy and go fucking do it. Right? Let's see. Kingfish, Papa Swole, I know you mentioned that you do Indian clubs nearly every day. I did 30 minutes of in and out circles yesterday and loved it. How much is too much, sir? I'd be careful with that. Did you do like the 5-pounder? Be careful. You don't want to do too many. And we call them inside circles, outside circles. I think I have them listed as that, or underhand or overhand. I usually call them underhand and overhand too. 30 minutes can be a lot. Just ease into it. Like, do a little bit, get used to it. It's very easy to get excited, and we talk about that a lot. I get excited when I first started doing, like back in the, when I started doing mace bells, I got way too excited, and I got too excited with the one arm and the single arm, and I fucked my elbow up, and I was dealing with it for months trying to rehab it. And finally kind of got back to the point where I'm doing the heavy mace bell again. I'm doing my 35-pounder. I'm looking to get a 45-pounder. Like, I'm back into it. And actually what brought it back was doing, upper body thoracic mobility, but also steel club. I think the club is much more important to start with, and that will lead you into a better mace bell. So if you're looking to improve your mace bell work, the steel club is it. It's it. Because I was doing single arm. What I was doing with the mace bell is what I should have been doing with the steel club. Because I got into doing the mace bell, I was going heavy, and then I got into doing the single arm, which was great. But in reality, I should have been doing it at the steel club because the torque is a lot less. And when you make a mistake or you move a little bit, millimeters one direction to the next, there's not as much torque on your elbow, and it's much easier to control rather than if you have a 10 or 15 pound mace belt, you make a little mistake, it's whoomp, and then you're, it doesn't take much. And I think I mentioned this in the accountability meeting or maybe a podcast earlier this week, I forget, but I went up to like a 25 or 30 pound mace, one arm. I got way out of control with it. I was so excited. It was so much fun out in the sun, swinging that thing. And then my elbow really got like fucking painful, but I'm back. Papa Swole is back. We're fucking back, baby. Do the Viper. Okay. WWE fans out there. John, let's see. Oh, Mark, how do I get into overtime? I'm a member and missed last week's session. You can watch in SwoleTV or go into the Daily Swole Telegram chat. All you got to do is go into we're streaming now in the Daily Swole Telegram chat. So you can go from your homepage, just log in there. If you didn't join that private chat yet, the Daily Swole one, you can go in there. So we stream it there too. So you can watch and chat in there, or you can chat in there and watch on your TV if you want to load up SwoleTV on your computer or flat screen and such. So we'll do that shortly after today's episode. We got probably about 15, 20 minutes. John, Papa Swole, who's your least favorite Tainty Magooch fat acceptance content creator? I don't even know. My least favorite? I don't know. Yes, all of them. All of them. All of them. I don't even know. They're all terrible. They're all terrible. All right, that being said, fam, it is time to go balls deep. What a good Q&A, fam. Appreciate it. That's deep. Oh, it's Mama Swole out there. Let's see. One question at the buzzer was from Florentina. Is it okay if I sometimes eat at night, like a few times a year? I mean, a few times a year. You're going to feel it probably. Is it okay? What does that mean, right? What does that mean? Is it okay? Is it okay? I'm not going to sit there. I'm not going to come over and spank you. It's up to you. It's really not good to eat late at night. It's not good to go to bed on a full stomach. It's going to negatively affect your quality of sleep. So if you're only doing it a couple times a year, you're probably going to notice it, and then you can make a better choice. You can make a choice. If you want to do it, you don't do it. I mean, what are you eating? You mean eating crap late at night? If you're eating a steak late at night, it takes some time to digest it. You might just be full going to sleep, and you might not get a quality night's sleep, but you might not feel ridiculous and, bloating and all the side effects from eating low quality food. If you're talking about binge eating pizza and beer late at night, you're going to feel that for multiples of reasons. Okay, let's get into, and a reminder, we do have overtime. We're going to be going into overtime after today's live stream, so about 10 minutes or so. We're going to shift over into overtime, so don't miss out on that. It's going to be fucking awesome. You could join now, swolenormousx.com, and make sure you share the stream right now because we are live on every fucking platform known to man. All right, check the show notes, thedailyswole.com for the live stream links, and of course, some gratuitous tainty boy. Oh, you're such a good boy. Look at his tail. You're such a good boy. That's a good boy. You're such a good boy. Don't look at me with those eyes, bro. Stop. You're so cute. You're so cute. He's ready for overtime. All right, let's get into, let's see what we got for a video today. What do we got for a video? Let's see what we got. He is big. Yeah, he's like, he's pushing, I'm not sure exactly what he is. I haven't weighed him in a little bit, but he's probably coming up on around 80 pounds. He's around 80 pounds, a little over 6 months. So he's a big boy. So he's kind of slowed down a little bit. Not sure exactly what he's going to end up in, but he's kind of like a mix between a large and a giant breed. So he's probably going to be about 100, maybe a little bit plus. And he's super flexible. He likes to bend in all sorts of directions. Oh my God, I didn't delete that video. Oh, what is that? Oh, what are these things? What is that? Fuck. All right, pick a number. 1, 2, 1, 2, or 3. Pick a number. Pick a number. Pick a number. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. He is a good tainty boy. Look at that tainty man. Look at that tainty man.
What is the best move to silence a woman?
All right. So before we go into OT, remember, use the hashtag FEF for a chance to win today's Swole card. Drop in the comments down below. FEF, 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 FEF. And it's 4th of July weekend. It's 4th of July weekend, so just get ready for a lot of gratuitous America, especially on Monday. We have our live call accountability meeting, so no public cast. I know it's 4th of July, but it's fine. We'll have an accountability meeting. But Sunday on the 3rd is the Red, White, and Swole Sunday Funday Q&A-ness, and we're always America'd out, so you're going to hear a lot. I'm going to break this button. If you're just listening, I know you fucking love it. I know you love it. All right, let's do JC La De Leon, number two. JC to the main stage. JC to the main stage. Okay.
Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with like a little lady with her legs crossed.
Gross. All right, this one's called, this one's called, holy shit, it's an actual cartoon. Okay, this one's called Cartoon on Gender. All right, we just go right into it. We're not even wasting any time. This one's a post, I guess, on Facebook from Richland School District 2. And it says, the caption of this cartoon says, everyone has a gender identity and a sexual orientation, but a person's gender does not determine a person's sexual orientation. Why is this? Who cares? Transgender people may identify as heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual, or none of the above. Hashtag pride. Okay. There are real problems in this world, people. Tell me you have a job without telling me you have
a three-letter word. Okay. Jobs. Jobs.
I mean, this is the we're going to watch the video. It's a video. And this says Richland School District. So this is from a school district. Why is this important? This is irrelevant for education. It's irrelevant. The parents, you can talk about this. You want to call yourself whatever? Call yourself whatever. I'm not here to tell you what to do in your house. Fine. It's just, why? Why?
All right, folks, here we go. A romaine and kale salad with avocado, cucumber, shishito peppers, and 4 kinds of cheese. Sprinkled in balsamic straight from Italy.
Wow. In my day, salads only had 2 ingredients. A rock-hard wedge of iceberg lettuce, and a stinky old dried-up tomato.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to eat fast. Alex is stopping by in a few minutes to work on our robotics project.
Alex? Is that the girl with that weird dog? Or the boy with the hat with the wings that flap?
No, Uncle Jay. This is Alex.
Oh, okay. I remember. A very nice young... Come to think of it, well, is Alex a boy or a girl?
Actually, Alex doesn't define themselves as boy or girl.
What else is there?
Back in your day, most people understood the world in terms of just boys and girls. But now, we know gender is more complex than that.
Wait.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Yo, what in the actual fuck is... I have to pause here for a second. This is... I just had to pause it. I need a break. I need a pause. Can we take like a little TV timeout? We got like a minute left, if you can believe. Oh my God. Back in your day, people were actually, I don't know, focused on things that were important. Now, we're all navel gazing and trying to get attention on social media. You understand, don't you, Grandpa? Okay.
Just boys and girls. But now, we know gender is more complex than that.
Wait, aren't we just talking about whether you're born with a or a hee?
When you're born, your sex is assigned in a medical way. But the sex listed on your birth certificate may not necessarily match your gender identity.
Gender identity is a person's inner experience of who they are in terms...
Okay, pausing it there. Obviously, this is for kids, which is why it's a cartoon, which is sickening in itself. But let's just look at this title here on the cartoon. If you're listening to this, you have to watch the podcast. Check it out. Gender identity is an inner experience of gender. Again, you don't know my lived experience. No one does. No one really cares that much. Everyone's got their own problems. So in other words, this can be whatever you want to say to get attention. When you're going through puberty, when you don't know what's going on with your hormones, because it's a confusing time when your body starts producing a lot of testosterone, and, you know, girls start getting their periods, and, you know, you're 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like, it's a tough age. So when you're trying to gain love and acceptance, where a lot of people aren't getting that at home because either they're missing a parental figure or two, or their parents have to work 2 or 3 jobs because of fucking this horrific economy, and, you know, the standard of living is going down, and, you know, how much it costs to actually provide for a family is becoming more and more challenging. So you're not able to be so plugged into your child's life, which is shameful enough as it is. So kids are desperate for love and attention, belonging, and they're seeing on social media all their favorite, I don't know, celebrities and people that all they want is attention. You're a celebrity because you get attention. So you'll say whatever you want. You'll say you're bisexual, you're trans, you're whatever. It's something that you can say and get social points without actually doing anything. You can just say these things, and all of a sudden everyone just comes to you, oh, yay, you're so good, you're so validated. Rather than being like, I don't know, let them be a child. I don't know, educate them properly, teach them things that they need to learn for the world, not how to, I don't know, be confused for the rest of their life and send their shit off the fucking rails and deal with depression and social anxiety forever. Yeah, where's the dad in the cartoon? Good question. It's exactly what I was talking about. All right, let's
necessarily match your gender identity.
Gender identity is a person's inner experience of who they are in terms of gender, their deep personal sense of being male, female, a blend of both, or neither.
And while many people have a gender identity that's the same as their assigned birth sex of female or male, that's not always the case, because gender exists on a spectrum. Like transgender, which...
Okay, pause. It's on a spectrum. It's on a spectrum. Just like fatness is on a spectrum. So you can either be like a global fat or infinity fat or a Thanos fat or an Avenger, whatever fat. You could be a death fat. You're not fat. You're looking for a category within the fatness. It's like, I don't know. It's the same fucking thing. Why is this a cartoon? Why are we teaching this to kids? Why was this made? Why was this made? Why was this made? YouTube cut my volume? Oh, my bandwidth just fucking hit the tank. Ironic, right? Fine until I start this fucking video. Interesting, right? Interesting. I'm super throttled right now. Are they just how? How do they know? It's only when I start this fucking video.
Means a person whose gender identity is not consistent with their assigned birth sex. Non-binary, which means a person whose identity doesn't fall in the category of either male or female.
How? Tell me how. Tell me how. I'm not a hateful person. I just can't stand fucking bullshit. I am allergic. I'm violently allergic to bullshit. I'm so allergic to bullshit. I can't. It's just, I can't. I can't be here with a fucking microphone. Yeah. JC. Thank you, JC. I really appreciate it. My bad. Yeah.
Ever served in a forward area?
You ever served in a forward area, JC? God damn it, JC.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
All right. Just got to hit that on repeat. Okay. I'm not male or female. I'm sorry, what? Look, I mean, if you're trans, then okay, then you want to be trans. You want to act like whatever, dress like a, but fine. The non-binary shit's really fucking weird. I'm neither. How? What? It doesn't make any sense on any level. Why are we promoting mental disorders? Same thing with the obesity movement, like, or lack thereof. few people are mentally stable enough to actually explain what's going on with them without sounding like they belong in an insane asylum.
And genderqueer or gender fluid, which means a person who does not identify themselves as having a specific gender at all.
Does gender identity have to do with being straight or gay?
Actually, no. Gender identity has to do with the way you feel about yourself, while sexual orientation is based on the way you feel toward others, the people you may or may not be attracted to.
What does that even mean? I'm more confused. So identity is how you feel about yourself. So you call something has to do with the way you feel about yourself, and orientation is the way you feel. Okay. All right. Okay.
You fucking people.
Okay. It doesn't make any sense. Look, we used to be a society that would promote and support common sense, logic, science. It's like, I fancy myself an intelligent person. I understand things that make sense. Explain it to me. Make it make sense. I'm waiting. I'm just saying, make it make sense. I don't want anyone to die. I don't want anyone to be miserable. Most of these people need to put down the fucking kale salad and eat a goddamn steak, go to the fucking gym or something like that. Go get some sun. Go get a job or something like that. Probably a good idea. There's a lot of jobs available. Take one. It shouldn't be like, wait, what? If it was easy to understand, explain it. Explain it to me. Don't make a 2-minute cartoon where I'm like, wait, what? If it's that complicated to explain and you can't explain it simply, you don't understand what you're even saying. Okay. You can't just use big words. You can't just use this as like a virtue signaling shield, because of course, when you make it so confusing and then I come on here and I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? Oh my God, you're a transphobe. You're a non-binary phobe. You're a phobe, whatever. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. So there's that. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. We're going to do one. Oh, Jesus Christ. We might just run the train on these. All right, let's pick a number, 1 or 2. 1 or 2. You know what?
What's in the box?
We're going to end with the last one. Yeah, we're going to end with the last one. This one says, let's just do them. And then we're going to FEF right after. We're going to go into overtime after. So you still have some time. If you haven't joined the fam yet, you could join SwoleNormousX.com. We do have a couple of people watching over in the Daily Swole Telegram chat, but we're going to be streaming overtime live inside the Daily Swole Telegram chat, as well as inside SwoleTV, so you can watch at your convenience. We have some bonus new edits, some balls deep edits that we're going to watch. Plus, we're going to do live reactions to some throwback Drive Mall Gainings. It's a fun little time, little bonus segment after our Friday stream. So if you're not yet a member, you still got some time. You could join over there at SwoleNormousX.com, available with all memberships. Go and check it out. Oh my God. All right. We'll do this one first, because the number one, I can't. I know the other one that we do. There's 2 videos. One of them, if we do it right now, I'm done. I'm done. But this one we could do first. This one's called Thin Bodies Need to Do Better. And I think she's got a septum piercing. She's got a couple nose piercings. And she's got some eyebrows on her. My word.
I need people with thin bodies to do better.
Oh! What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is that?
What is going on here? What is it? Kill it with fire. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. Okay.
Shame. Shame.
All right, hold on.
Shame.
Okay.
And before you all get mad at me, I mean this in the same way that we all mean when we say we need men to do better. Hi, Mo.
Oh my God. How is being thin the same as being a man? You're
Okay. I don't know what she's doing here. She has a cat, of course. Of course.
so wrong.
Am I? As a whole, you're the same as men because you don't want to share power or space with people that look different than you. You
What?
have this weird belief that you somehow are more deserved of attention or power or even affection from people just because of how you look.
What is happening? If you're thin, you have more power and attention and you flaunt that. I don't think anyone that is not obese thinks that way. I know they don't, because I don't think that way. I don't think anyone does.
The world is literally built for you, and then when people who are different from you try to point out that the world is built for you and that we would like people to afford us some accommodations because the world isn't built for us, you all cry, skinny shaming! And
they make ramps for disabled people. I'm sorry, differently abled. So you don't have to go up steps. You can just like roll up it. They have elevators. So you don't have to walk upstairs. They have cars, so you don't have to walk. I mean, what do you want?
that sounds a lot like men pulling the reverse sexism card when they're not getting what they want. Obviously, I don't think all people with thin bodies are like this, but I think that there are more than enough people with thin bodies that are bigoted towards fat people, extremely fat phobic, or just literally obsessed with the idea of being thin to be attractive, that I can talk about it in a generalized way, the same way we talk about men in a generalized way.
I can talk about you in a generalized way, but I prefer to get very specific. Are her eyebrows green? Is that just me? Or is her hair like a dark, like Grinch tint? I think her eyebrows are matching.
Men need to do
I think her eyebrows, I see that. I don't know if it's just my eyes. They look green, right? Are they green?
better, and people with thin bodies need to do better. Don't come on this TikTok with some not all men attitude, I swear to God.
Wow. Talk about needing some in your life. Man, tell me you need to get fucking laid without telling me you need to get fucking laid. Holy shit.
I'm totally comfortable in my body. I just don't want to be in pain.
All right. Can we get throttled anymore? Yeah, I'm going to do some more offensive content. Just letting you know, YouTube. Yeah, slow down my stream. Thank you. It's only buffering when I get to this content. Ironic, right? Whole show, completely fine. Get to the balls deep section, fucking red bars galore. My bandwidth just absolutely drops. I'm to the point where I don't think it's an accident anymore. It's just certain words just get flagged. It's like clockwork. It's clockwork every fucking time. Okay, bird pronoun. Bird pronoun. Okay, I have a feeling we're going to watch something that is extremely offensive to IQ. Oh my God.
Hi, my name is Cameron, and I'm a member of our DID system. So Avery and I are both birds.
What? DID system? Dissociative identity disorder. Dissociative. Fuck. That's what I'm talking about. I want to hear in the comments.
I gave it
That's a
10.
That's a 10.
A 10. A fucking 10.
That's a 10.
I am very willing to let the American public
All day long,
judge
baby.
my physical and mental my
day long.
physical as well as my mental fitness.
All right.
So Avery and I are both birds. I am a cardinal, and Avery is a blue jay. We like AM air pronouns in particular because they feel even further removed from gender than they, them, theirs. And being birds, while we do have our own gender expression, we don't inherently have a gender at all. And not in the way that, like, we're just non-binary. It's that, like, our species as, like, an avian-human hybrid does not inherently have any kind of gender at all. So you use them just like singular pronouns, like he, him, or she, her. Spelling and pronunciation wise, it's like they, them, theirs without the th at the beginning. So the best way I think to practice is to write out a couple of short sentences using like he, him, his, and himself, and then go back through and erase all of those pronouns and fill them in with am, air, self.
So per is a neo pronoun that comes from the word person, which is why I really like him.
Okay.
You went full retard, man.
And there we have it. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. Let's give away a fucking Swole card. I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. No, I'm done. I'm done. Fam, it is time to go into drum roll. You know.
Finish him.
It is time for overtime. We're going to give away the Swole card right now. But make sure you head on over to SwoleNormusX.com. We're live already in the Daily Swole Telegram chat. You can load it up inside SwoleTV. Overtime is going down. You don't want to miss it. Don't want to miss it. Let's give away the Swole card. My head's broken. My head's broken. My body's broken. My soul's broken from that video. I knew it. I knew it. It said bird pronoun. I knew that was gonna be the game changer. I knew it was gonna end. I knew that was gonna be the end of the show. Why on a Friday? Why was that video in the folder? I don't know. Swole team's a bunch of fucking cunts. Goddamn. That video destroyed my brain. All right, let's give away today's Swole card. Today, the most amazing Swole card, the Fef card, goes to, drum roll. It was an amazing post. Jen, congratulations. It's well earned. We love honoring members of the Swole fam and amazing posts and amazing success stories. We love awarding these Swole cards. From myself and the rest of the Swole fam, congratulations, Jen, on winning today's Swole card. It wasn't just because it was so positive and uplifting. It's because it really outlined every single thing that so many of us go through. We have low points. We have the struggles. We have the ups. We have the downs. And a lot of times we have a lot of downs that compound. So you have a couple options. Either you give up, you end it all, you punch out, you just take up fat acceptance and try to justify your terrible habits. You pretend like you're a victim to your mental disorders rather than actually taking the proper steps in order to attack it, in order to improve it. You got to take those fucking steps. You got to take that opportunity. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to no one else but you. And if you're not doing it, no one else will. And I really think that's the most important thing to understand. If you don't do it, no one else will. No one's come to save you. No one's going to do it. No one's going to care or should care more about your health than you. So again, going back to Jake's post right at the beginning, fucking start. Fucking start. Don't wait till the 5th. Don't wait till January 1st. When you wait till Monday or you put it off until tomorrow, guess what? Tomorrow never fucking comes. You're going to start on Tuesday. Really? You think Jake's going to start off at 100% on Tuesday? I hope you're listening, Jake. I'm on your side too. But man, with that kind of intro and you're just going to push it off another 4 fucking days so you can just justify eating crap, that's the last thing. That's the last thing that you should be doing, in my opinion. Now's the time to get started. So anyway, by the way, that post, I do want you all to go and support Jake. So this post I think is really important. So after the overtime today, if you haven't gone and checked it out, this is from the private Facebook group. So if you're a member of the Swole fam, make sure that you go in here and support Jake. All right. Tell him, give it to him straight. All right. Give it to him straight. I know the Swole fam, you're never going to be rude. It's tough love. It's going to be real straight shit, but I want you to voice your own opinion. Respond. I know you do for all these posts, but make sure we help Jake get to the bottom of this, because that's some deep shit. That's some deep shit, but that's a dark road. And why continue down that path even another day? Like, these habits need to stack, right? Atomic habits, small habits, incremental improvements, 7 pillars. Planning to wait is not planning to start. Don't plan to wait, I think, is the best thing to say. Don't plan to wait. Start right now. So congratulations, Jen. Let's nut this beach. Get a little tainty reprieve after that fucking bird bullshit. Holy Christ. And let's nut this beach. Fam, head on over to Overtime. We're live. I see a bunch of you over here. I know Pedro's over there. MJ's over here. Let's go. Daily Swole Telegram chat and SwoleTV. Of course, the chat is in the Telegram, so you can watch on your TV in SwoleTV. You can put up on your big screen and you can chat on the Telegram, or you can watch the video, minimize it, have it up in the corner, chat at the same time. Overtime is going to be fucking legit. And we're starting momentarily, so go and head on over there right now. Congratulations, Jen. It's well earned.
How about I send you a hobo's dick?
We'll take some soundboard requests if you got them. Drop them in the comments. Taking some requests right now.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
You switch the samples. We choose truth over facts.
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
Hey, welcome, Heidi. You're very welcome. Heidi, make sure you introduce yourself. Heidi hasn't introduced herself? Oh, no. You best go and do that. Go do that. I'm a bird. You can call me Ayers or Ayers or I don't know, Toucan Sam or something. I don't know what the hell you're gonna call me. Fucking nailed it again. Something about your face.
Dodson, we've got Dodson here.
Not bad. I've had better. What's up, Tainty Boy? He loves watching me jam out. You like watching Daddy jam? Daddy jam? Oh, that's a tainty man. He's so tainty. Oh, tainty man. No hands. All right, absolutely fucking nailed it. Famwise, we're on it. We're on it now. All right, we're going to head into OT. So if you are not yet switching over, make sure you head into Overtime. Drop some comments. We're in the Telegram chat. We got a bunch of you. We got Nicole, Tina, Matthew, TCAP. How we doing, Beaches? How are we doing? We're going to get started right now, so I'll see you over there. And remember, if you can't catch it right now, you got no more time left, no worries. You can catch it after the fact, but nothing like a live Overtime. So go and head on over there right now. And remember, when you're a member, you can go into SwoleTV, catch the entire archive of all the Overtime segments. It's absolutely fire. So go and join today. And if you have not yet switched over, head on into the chat, the Daily Swole Telegram chat. For members, you can find that link on your homepage if you are searching for it, if you're brand new, and I'll see you over there. Everyone else, tomorrow, episode 2248. It's Swole Slut Saturday. We don't stop. Let's get one America for the road. Little Tainty Boy in the outro, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Peace, McGee's, Deuce Magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Oh, 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 oh.